Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today my name is Taappzz and I'm going to be talking about a streamer known as We Found the Body. Now some of you probably know what's going on and the little controversy that he has found himself in, and if you don't, well then I'm here to inform you. So a couple days ago, a Twitter user by the name of Miss Nerdy Curvy posted this tweet right here. I know that I'm also in the wrong for saying, well, my mom died in a stream after being asked where I've been, but the response just isn't it, fam. I made a twit longer thingy to share a little background, but here you go. So before we watch this clip, I have pretty much all the receipts for this little dive that we're going to do here. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them in the comments. I'm going to try to respond to all the comments. But let's watch this clip for now, and this is the clip that kind of sparked everything off.
In Spanish, and it's chef.
Whoops.
Right? Curvy, where the fuck have you been?
So right out of the gate, saying that to a streamer already indicates that they have been a long-time viewer. And if you look here next to this, her name, I don't think she's a subscriber, but this little pentagon icon means that she has donated bits in the past. So yeah, not a subscriber, but clearly a long-time viewer.
Oh my god, well tell you what, Miss Dirty Curvy, you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna talk about it in my chat. Because it's Friday. And that is a whole big bucket of bummer.
So right there, I'm assuming that's when she said, my mom passed away. I've been dealing with that a lot. And clearly, We Found the Body did not like that. He said, no, ma'am. He said, get that shit out of my chat room.
And I'm sorry for your loss, but we're not doing that in my fuck.
So that right there, it's like, sorry for your loss, but go fuck yourself, honestly. Like, that's like, he might as well just said that because he clearly doesn't care. That is not a heartfelt apology. So why even say that in the first place, honestly?
Fucking chat. Thank you. Well, okay, Miss Dirty Curvy, you said, no, that's fine. You asked, so I told. No, I didn't ask you to tell me the biggest fucking bummer news in the world. I said, hey, what's up? How are you? You know what? Let me give you a little bit of a lesson, Miss Nerdy Curvy. When something really, really bad is going on in your life, and in a public forum, someone asks you, hey, what's up? How are you? There are two acceptable responses. Good, and you know what? I'll make it through.
You know, on most cases, I would absolutely agree with him. I don't agree with the tone that he's saying it in at all, especially if this is a longtime viewer and supporter of his. But as we will find out later on, this isn't some random chatter coming into his stream going, hey, my mom died. You know, it's so far from that. And he's making it seem like this is the first time that she's ever chatted. He was saying, what's up? And then she just, boom, dropped it on him. But like I said, later on in the video, we will actually find out that these two have been talking for quite a while. Not in like a romantic way or anything like that. But, you know, she has been a very loyal viewer of his for a while.
That's it. How are you? Good? Or, you know what? I'll make it through. Awesome.
Also, I don't know if this guy has an addiction or if it's maybe it's not healthy, bro. I mean, I'm not the healthiest in the world, but like, dude, you gotta kick it.
See, there you go. Or Prom's response. Yeah, I said, Prom, how are you doing? She says, I'm alive.
Prom or my response, I'm alive. That's just mod simp shit, honestly. If you're a mod for a smaller streamer, then you're gonna do whatever you have to do to get on their good side. That's just mod simp shit, honestly. No other reasoning.
Oh.
I'm not trying to bum anyone out. You asked me where I was, so I said where. Yeah, I mean,
I asked you where you were. Look, Mr. Curvy. I'm just subtly trying to tell you.
He's not trying to do it subtly at all, actually. He called you out in front of every single one of his viewers. He's not trying to do it subtly at all. He's literally putting this girl on blast in front of everybody.
That unloading really heavy news in people's chats on Twitch is not like good etiquette.
And like I said earlier, I would normally agree with him 100%, but we'll see later on that this isn't like a random to random interaction. You know, they have talked extensively, and like I said, she is a longtime viewer of his stream, so she probably felt some sort of comfort in relaying that information to the streamer. It's not at all how he is like framing it to be.
It's just, it's not the place to do it. That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's it. I figured this is a good opportunity to inform you. Heavy news like that, when someone asks, hey, where have you been? You don't need to tell them, well, my dog died, my husband left me for a younger woman, my house burnt down, and my car got stolen.
I don't know if he's projecting, or those are very randomly specific examples that he just pulled up there.
So I've been a little bit busy. That's why I haven't been around. Because it's like, oh, God, like, like, you know, like if someone asks, like, hey, what's up? Where have you been? And it's heavy. Just be like, I had a bunch of shit going on, so I've been lying low for a little while. Got it.
Been lying low.
I'm not trying to rip you a new ass.
He was, though. He was trying to rip her a new asshole. He literally just blasted her in front of fucking everybody. Anyways, let's pull up the second thing here. This is her twit longer that she made, and I probably look like a fucking ghost right now because my screen's white. But it's a bit of a read, so we're going to start it. I've been sitting on this for a few weeks, and it's been bugging me, and things just don't tend to get to me, but this did. Little backstory, as everyone mostly knows, my mom passed away in July. I don't think most people know that, but anyways, haven't been on Twitch much. We maybe streamed twice since, but also I haven't been in Twitch chats that I used to be in on a regular basis. For example, this streamer's channel I've been part of for a good amount of years. I followed since Blackout was a thing, and we played together all the time and was there when they got partnered and whatnot. Sadly, since 2020, I've been in and out because I've been dealing with mental health issues and my family issues, which I explained to this streamer privately in the past, but this go around, it's been longer of a hiatus, and I've missed some communities and figured it was time to return. So right there, as she said, she has known this streamer, in her own words, for a good amount of years. And We Found the Body says in his apology video, I believe he's been streaming for about 4 years now. And if she's been, I believe Blackout is the Black Ops 4 Battle Royale mode, which came out in 2018, I believe. So yeah, about 4 years if he started with playing Blackout, you know. So she's probably been following since the start of his streaming career. And if so, just why would you treat not only a longtime viewer, why would you treat any viewer like this? Like, the tone that he just, like, asserted himself in is incredibly disrespectful. But anyways, where did I leave off? They were streaming on Friday afternoon. Me having the day off, I took the chance to come hang out. I edited the video some to shorten it, but basically it shows the whole thing. The streamer's title was something along the lines of mentioning Shrek, so I broke the ice and said, have you ever seen Shrek in Spanish? So that was the little kind of out of context thing that he said towards the beginning with the chef's kiss and whatever. They talked about it, how they haven't for a while, and I've mentioned a scene they should watch, what they followed up with Curvy, where the fuck have you been? I was on mobile/TV, so things were delayed a little bit, but they continued to talk about other things, and one of the things made me laugh. In chat, I accidentally said Lamau, will my mom died, when I meant to say Lamau, exclamation point. You know, that could have happened. I mean, that 100% could have happened. It could have just been, you know, fucking Apple or Android, like, oversharing a bit. If she's been telling, I mean, this is July, and this happened in December, but she said she's been sitting on it for a couple weeks, so probably sometime in November. So if she's been saying that her mom's died to people for 3 or 4 months, it could absolutely autocorrect some way to say, my mom passed away, oh, my mom died. If she's been telling, you know, like, friends and family that that's happened, and, you know, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know where he gets off and just ass blasting her, but we'll continue. Add what they were saying prior and then add, well, my mom died. But it came off wrong, and my poor grammar became an awkward moment of them critiquing me and how to spell and properly use punctuation like I was in school. So that probably happened before the clip. If she was like, Lamau, exclamation point, my mom just died. that was probably, you know, I don't know. We didn't see that part of the clip, but apparently that's what she said. Honestly, my mistake. Like they mentioned, we didn't want it to come off as them or me laughing about my mother's passing. Obviously, horrible shit to laugh about. So I tried to correct myself, and I said, no, I was Lamau at what you said before, and this time hasn't been great. It's been horrible, so on and so on. It wasn't my intention to continue to talk about it, but they simply asked a question, and I answered feeling comfortable / safe, telling so to a streamer / community I've been a part of for years. That's exactly what I was saying earlier on in the video. If this is a viewer of yours for multiple years, they probably feel some sense of comfort in sharing that information with you. I highly doubt this girl, Alyssa, I think it is Alicia. I apologize. I highly doubt she's just going into random streamers' chat rooms and going, hey guys, what's up? My mom just died. That's stupid. Why would you think that she was doing that? Like I said, if she's talked to you privately, been a part of your community for years, a frequent chatter for multiple years, she probably feels that you're going to have some sort of empathy and compassion when it comes to this horrible subject that she's going through, and you just took that opportunity to shit on her entire being. And then, well, in the video, you can see the response I get. That was the first chat I have ever mentioned my mother had passed away. I don't go around and just say that in everyone's chat, nor do I go around talking about it. Exactly like I just said, you don't need to go around talking about it. They asked me where I was, and I answered, as a streamer, I can highly understand how uncomfortable it is when someone trauma dumps or drops heavy news like that, and it wasn't my intention. I don't think telling someone your mom died is trauma dumping, by the way. That's just kind of like a passing, oh, how have you been recently? I haven't seen you in a couple months. Oh, well, yeah, you know, my mom passed away, so I've been dealing with that. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's all the interaction had to fucking be. That's all it had to be. But, I mean, here we fucking are. Yeah, trauma dumping, that would be like, oh, well, my mom got diagnosed with cancer in July, and then we were in and out of hospitals for most of the month, and I had to take her to chemo every day, and my mental health was in a horrible state, so I couldn't even get myself out of bed to come and talk to you guys in the stream, and going on and on and on and on. But that's not what it is. All she said was my mom died. It's like, come on, man. Come on. I know that if it was me being told the news, it would have ended differently, or I would have said something like, oh no, I'm sorry for your loss. I know that's super hard on you right now, but since I'm streaming and cannot give the proper time and attention for this conversation that's deep, how about you reach out to me privately or something and we can talk about it more? Which is a response that he could have also given, because as she stated earlier, they have talked privately before. I would have done something along the lines of that instead of shitting on someone who is deeply hurt and been following for a long time, but I guess I'm in the wrong for thinking so. So I left the stream immediately after and unfollowed on everything. Granted, I've said things in the past on their channel and shared things that were silly but also personal, especially in their Discord. That's why I said what I said. Those things I've said in the past and done I'm not fond of and would take them back in a heartbeat, but trauma dumping is one thing, but this is on a different level in my opinion. Basically, I know that I've overshared and stepped out of bounds, but the response wasn't especially for someone grieving, and I'm not a child and shouldn't have been talked down as one. I completely agree. I don't think this woman should feel any sort of remorse for, sharing that sort of information. If she felt comfortable with this streamer and they've talked privately and she's been a long time loyal follower, subscriber, or, whatever she was, she should feel no wrongdoing for what she said, because what she said, A, wasn't trauma dumping. What she said, B, wasn't unwarranted because the streamer had asked where she had been. And the when she did give the response, the streamer's tone and attitude towards the situation was 100% out of lines. So, now let's move on to We Found the Body's apology video. So this is the apology video here. One quick thing I want to add is that this YouTube video, if you go to his channel, actually isn't on his YouTube channel. It's an unlisted video, and it says something for Twitter. I don't know why he chose to do this. I don't know why he chose to make a YouTube video unlist it and then post it on Twitter. I don't know why he did that, but he did that. I just thought I would mention that for you guys for a little bit of context. But anyways, let's get into his apology video.
Twitter, good morning. I have something that I prepared, something that I've written down that I'd like to share with you guys. And it's right here on my screen. So if I'm, glancing from the camera down to the screen from time to time, it's just because I'm following along with what I've written. For those of you that don't know me, my name is John, or Disgusting Piece of Shit, as some of you prefer to call me on Twitter.
I love it. Let's start the victim complex, okay? Guys, he's actually the one who is the victim here because he's getting so much hate on Twitter and he just doesn't know why. So stop! Jeez, guys. Quit being so mean. He looks beautiful right here, actually. That might be a thumbnail. I'm not even kidding.
Either is fine. It's cool. On Twitch, my handle is wefoundthebody. I've decided to make a video to address this whole situation regarding my reaction to someone's grief comments in my chat that have gained traction on Twitter, which is, why we're here, is why we're doing this. There's a few things that I'd like to make clear about the matter at hand. Firstly, it is well known in my channel that I do not tolerate heavy news, drama, or trauma dumping, if you will.
So that's not an uncommon rule. When you're streaming and you're interacting with viewers, subscribers, stuff along those lines, you don't want heavy and uncomfortable shit in your chat. That's very, very that's normal in smaller streamers, even bigger streamers, even though bigger streamers don't read their chat nearly as much as small streamers do. But I wonder if this was such a prominent rule in his chat, why that lady did not know about that rule, or even if she did know about it, she just chose to ignore it. Or, like I have said multiple times, she probably felt comfortable with this streamer and, just decided to say it anyway, because it's not, like he said, it's not trauma dumping. He was like, I don't tolerate any trauma dumping comments in his chat. That's
drama or trauma dumping.
It's not trauma dumping. Even though I'm just gonna call her Curvy because that's the only way I can remember it. It's not trauma dumping. It really isn't. Saying your mom passed away after somebody asks where you've been for a while isn't trauma dumping. It just isn't. It's not. It's not.
If you will, being entered or dropped into the chat. This has been discussed and explained and made clear many times while I've been live over the last 4+ years that I've been on Twitch. I also have a rather lengthy text command that appears frequently and explains this in my chat in words, maybe for anyone that doesn't have volume on or maybe is hearing impaired. Regulars know this information well. The people that come to my channel often, they know this. They see it all the time. So that's something that I want to make sure everyone understands. Secondly, the clip that this individual has provided was edited and chopped up to cut out a lot of the context and dialogue required, I feel, to fairly assess the matter as it truly unfolded. You've seen the edit, but what it doesn't show is that twice I didn't acknowledge her comments about the deceased family member on purpose.
So if you saw multiple comments of her bringing this up, whether it was, just something that she was saying, I doubt she was just throwing it out in the open there. She might have been like talking to another chatter about it or something. My question is, if you seen it the first time, you could have A, called it out and say, hey, Curvy, we don't talk about this on stream. I'd be more than happy to talk about it with you off stream, something along those lines. You could have B, timed her out and sent her a DM, a quick little DM, be like, hey, why you were timed out, message me afterwards or something like that. Or C, you could have acknowledged it and said, hey, Curvy, I'm very sorry to hear that, and moved on. If you knew it was such a prominent rule in your chat to not bring in grief comments and stuff along those lines, why did you not choose to bring it up the first time you saw it? If this is such a ground setting rule that you do not tolerate this. You should have brought it up, and you know, if, like you said, if she brought it up multiple times, that should warrant a ban. And if those are your rules and she's breaking your rules in chat, you have every right to ban her. But I mean, I just don't see any way that he can reason his way out of ass blasting this person in front of everybody.
I read them to myself, but didn't react in depth in an attempt to simply avoid having the stream temporarily hijacked by this type of...
Temporarily hijacked? Bro, you are so delusional. If he thinks a passing comment of, yo, Curvy, I'm very sorry to hear that, message me afterwards or something, if he thinks that is your stream getting hijacked, he's in fantasy land. Having your stream hijacked would be like if you were like playing a game with somebody and they were in your Discord call, and then like maybe they were like griefing you, like let's say you were playing like Minecraft and they were in your Discord call and they were just breaking all of your shit. They were burning your house down, they were killing your pets and all that. That would be having your stream hijacked by a troll. But I don't even think a chatter could hijack the stream. It's just the excuses he is coming up with are incredible.
Heavy, serious trauma commenting. It wasn't until the third time that she brought it up in chat and expressed how horrible life has been that I reacted to it the way that I did. One very important detail that I think I should share is that this individual has been spoken to about this before. This is not the first time that she's violated the expectation that...
So if they've been spoken about it before, just time them out. It is not that hard. If this is somebody who has come into your stream multiple times and, as he says, has hijacked their stream with grief comments, trauma dumping, whatever you want to call it, you have every right as the streamer to time out or even ban them. But as I've said before, I feel like he's twisting this into something completely different because this viewer clearly feels very comfortable talking to you about something like this in a public space, during your Twitch stream, in front of other chatters. She probably did not think you would respond this way, and that was her reason of saying what she said.
That people not share heavy news in my channel. Previously, she shared in my chat very personal, detailed, potentially triggering comments regarding a toxic relationship that she was involved in. And this was approximately a year and some months ago. And at that time, I did in fact let her know that I don't appreciate or entertain that type of commenting in my channel. Her and I met in Discord. We spoke privately and discussed her relationship situation as friendly acquaintances. And she expressed to me that she understood why I don't like that sort of thing being entered into my chat.
So if you've given her that courtesy, why couldn't you extend that olive branch a second time when this person was clearly going through something so traumatic? You couldn't have said, so he's talking about Curvy being in an abusive relationship, and he talked to her in Discord about it, and, you know, she got reprimanded about not doing that stuff in his chat. So why couldn't he say, okay, Curvy, we've had this discussion before, please do not say stuff like that in my chat, and just move on? The biggest issue here is that he himself, in his own words, hijacked his stream because he was the one that lingered on it. He could have said any amount of just passing comments to, you know, wipe the situation clean, but he stayed on it and just attacked this person.
We had an understanding. The frustration you witnessed in that edited clip that she provided is a result of this expectation not being understood as I believed it was. The frustration from having her argue in chat that she was, quote, just answering my question, even though she's been spoken to about this type of thing before, and she knows full well, you know, she was a streamer for a time that this type of thing is most certainly frowned upon. Dude, I'm getting follows right now. From Joe JCKS, Brochacho. Welcome to the channel, dude.
Yo, guys, I know I'm trying to save my fucking career right now, but hey, Brochacho Nacho, thank you for the fucking subscriber Luno, dude. Oh man, I appreciate that so much. Am I gonna cut it out of my apology video? Fuck no, that'd be too much effort.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Maybe we should just, you know what? Fuck it. We're not going to cut this out.
Yeah, fuck it. You keep it in. You know what? Keep it in. Fuck it. Yeah.
One and done, I like to say.
Yep.
One and done.
Because I can't take the time out of my day to actually genuinely apologize. So
yes,
fucking
thirdly,
pathetic,
my third
man.
point. Yes, I'm still counting the points. Firstly, secondly, thirdly. And this is where a lot of you are going to fucking hate me more than you already do. It's not my job to take on people's grief or drama while I'm live.
I agree.
Big or small, seemingly harmless or not. It's just not my job.
I agree. I agree. You shouldn't have addressed it live, period. I completely agree with what he's saying. It's not his job to take on somebody else's grief. So you could have, A, completely ignored it or banned her from your chat. Like I said, if this is a rule that has been broken multiple times, ban her from your chat. Or 2, you could have said, hey, I'm sorry about your loss, but you know the rules. We don't talk about that stuff in my chat, and moved on. And moved on. But you didn't. You stayed on this, and you just kept hounding it.
It is my job, however, unfortunately, to have to repeatedly explain to specific individuals that they violated the channel rules and chat expectations to not share heavy, energy-changing news or drama in the chat. Now, I understand.
So now it's her fault. Guys, it's actually her fault that he's getting this hate now. If you really think about it, she shouldn't have even been a person to begin with, okay? She shouldn't have been chatting. She shouldn't have been breathing. She shouldn't have been grieving. Are you serious right now? Dude, it's her fault. It's her fault. And now I get it now, God. It's her fault.
And that I was somewhat harsh and crass and insensitive to this woman. I'm sorry for that. I have apologized. I'm still sorry for it.
Okay, I mean, that's nice. I don't know if he's apologized to her in private or if he's just, saying, I have apologized, guys. I truly am sorry. Doesn't really feel like it from this video, but I mean, maybe he has apologized to her in private. I don't know.
I'm sorry for hurting her feelings and for being, cunty about it. But I'm not sorry for reminding her and others in the community to leave your baggage at the door when you enter someone's chat. I should have just skipped over her comments and moved on, but I didn't. And people make mistakes, and that happens to be one of the mistakes that I've made. I think
at least I can give him that. He took accountability for not just skipping over the comment. I can respect that. It takes a lot to, say, hey, I was wrong in this scenario. Except I can't help but think he's deflecting most of the blame onto Curvy.
I think it's important to mention, for those of you that don't know me at all, which is damn near all of you, that I'm very upfront with people. I understand that my personality, my demeanor, my choice of words isn't for everyone. I am a very strong flavor that a lot of people don't like, and I'm okay with that. I don't pander. I don't pussyfoot around something that bothers me or needs to be said. I don't mind informing someone that their chat etiquette fucking sucks, no matter the situation, clearly. And for those of you on Twitter that want to crucify me, you want to chop me up and roast me, have at it. Type until your fingers are sore. As it is my right to decide what's okay in my chat and my channel, it is your right for you to decide how you'd like to roast me on Twitter. I haven't commented, replied, liked, shared, or retweeted any of it at this point, and I'll be keeping it that way. But I do read some of it, like not much, but some of it. And I'll be taking your views into consideration, probably with popcorn in the Discord with a few homies, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to end this.
AKA, he's gonna meme the fuck out of the situation and, move on. That he could have just summed it up into those few words. I'm gonna take what you guys say into consideration, but I'm gonna do it with the homies and laugh at you, is what he's saying.
Little rant by saying Twitch is an amazing place. I fucking love streaming.
It's an okay place. It's a very far behind second to YouTube.
And the incredible
I love you, YouTube.
Community that I'm a part of. I have met some of the most significant people in my life on Twitch. So I value and appreciate it, like what it offers us all. It's not lost on me. It's one of the most important things in my life. A lot of you don't really know who I am, but now you know a little bit. I'm jagged, I'm flawed, I'm obnoxious, I make shitty jokes, and I'm a fucking asshole.
Agreed.
I don't try to hide that. I never have. But at least you know what you're getting from me. Okay, that's called consistency. Consistently a fucking asshole. Isn't that like what they teach you in like YouTube streamer school? How to be a streamer 101. Consistency. Well, I've got that in spades. Twitter, it's been swell, but I gotta go. If any of you would like to check out the channel, that would be fucking tits. That would be fucking not fucking tits, but it.
How the hell did this guy turn his apology into a plug for his Twitch channel? First of all, I think I'm one of the few people who made it past the, like, 2-minute mark, okay? I don't think anybody's staying for 7 minutes, 39 seconds to even hear this Twitch plug, but what makes you think it's okay to plug your social media at the end of an apology video? I guess it's not an apology video because he didn't really apologize for anything, but it's like, dude, come on, have some, like, dignity at least, like, come on.
It would be like fucking tits. If you guys would, you know, swing by the channel sometime. I'm partnered on Twitch. I stream full time.
Nobody cares. You guys know I'm partnered on Twitch, and there's a reason I don't stream there anymore. Do you know what it takes to get partnered on Twitch? 75 followers, and I believe it's 5 concurrent viewers, okay? Partnered on Twitch doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. You could get partnered on Twitch if you have yourself, a phone, a tablet, and another tab open on your computer. If you stream for a week with those 3 things and they have your stream on them, you can get partnered. Affiliate, on the other hand, is much harder to get and a much more prestigious title in the Twitch community, just for anybody that doesn't know.
I'm Monday to Friday, and my streams go live at 1 p.m. Eastern. My channel is 18+. A lot of fucked up shit gets said, and I stream what shit is about, or don't. We can choose who we watch in you, or make you laugh, or engage you. You know, whatever. You.
Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna listen to his stupid fucking Twitch plug. But yeah, guys, that is let me make myself bigger here for my little final words. That's the we found the body situation going on. Just I just don't know why he can't take accountability and apologize. Like I said, maybe he apologized in private, maybe he didn't. I don't fucking know. But yeah, if you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. If you liked the video, like it. If you don't, that's okay. And I will see you in the next one. My name's Taappzz, and I'm out.